Welcome to LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Would you sleep with sick women?
I may be pregnant, but I am still a man.
Spank the unruly ones.
It's indecent, it's vulgar, it's blasphemous.
I'm gonna ride you till you can't stand up.
Come on, let's go down.
All right, keep your shirt on.
LoveLine's meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Here's LoveLine with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
Yes. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. He's a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. How are you, Doc?
I'm good. How are you?
God bless you. Cashed in the massage voucher.
How was it?
This weekend. It was good, but I can't concentrate when someone else is working on me.
Everybody else.
Doesn't matter what the sex is.
No.
Different
reasons for not being able to concentrate, I suppose.
Yeah, well, the first thing is Drew and I both got a free massage gift certificate from the TV people.
Right.
Many, many moons ago.
Right.
And mine's been sitting around for about 4 or 5 months, and I guess, Drew, yours is still sitting around.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get that cash. I mean, they gave it to us for a massage place out in, 50 miles from where we live. Where TV people live, not where you and I live.
It was in Santa Monica, actually in the water.
Right.
Remember those floating casinos they had in the 20s that was in international water? I think it was about 30 miles offshore.
Right.
It was out there on a buoy.
Oh, that's nice.
So it only took me hour and 45 minutes to get down there.
Swim out there, yeah.
Well, it's a free gift certificate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like $70 worth of massage.
At least. It's apparently an exclusive place.
But I've never gotten a professional massage before, and there's some weird little rules, and there's etiquette, and there's protocol, and you don't know. Do
you have your underwear on or not?
There's a good point. All right, it's been laundry day for the last 6 weeks. I mean, I've been wearing dress socks and tennis sneakers around.
Well, you wear the same shirt 4 days in a row, so I can just imagine what happens to your underwear.
Right.
All right.
So here's my point. My point is I'm leaving to go to this massage thing yesterday, and I realize I'm not wearing underwear.
Oh.
And I think, well, maybe I should get some underwear.
Right.
And then I realize I don't have any underwear. It's all in the hamper.
Oh, that's nice.
So now it's a lesser of evils kind of thing.
Don't wear the underwear, okay? I hope you didn't wear the underwear.
I go sifting through the hamper, which is a mile high, and I'm thinking, using the old McGruff theory, I'm sniffing out every pair going, okay, what's least offensive? And the ones that look like origami, or the ones, the ones where you can't break them apart. They're all bunched up and some unnatural. They look like a swan.
Yeah.
The ones that look like a swan, that you maybe have on the table at a Japanese restaurant.
Yeah.
Move past those.
Yeah.
All right, so if they don't look like a swan and they don't have any hash marks on them, I'm taking them.
All right.
But I'm not putting them on, because why should I put on a pair of dirty underwear?
In case you need them, right. Okay.
I'm just using it in a pinch.
All right.
Also, I bring my swim trunks, because I'm thinking, I don't know, do you get in the jacuzzi naked at those things?
Yeah, good thinking.
A lot of guys walking around nude, but you don't know.
Right.
And there's a sauna.
Yeah.
And there's a steam bath.
Right.
Do you wear the towel into the steam bath? Or do you wear your trunks into the steam bath? And who wants to open a steam bath door and have a bunch of guys sitting around naked and you're wearing a pair of swim trunks?
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking pretty square.
Yeah.
You're looking a little uptight at that point.
Yeah.
But I'm scared to ask any of these questions. So I walk in, they give me a towel and they give me a bathrobe. And they say, get into the bathrobe and your massager will come. Naturally, I got a guy. Because here's my thinking. Actually, they didn't have any women available. I wanted a woman. But I was thinking, guy could probably do a better job working you over.
Right.
If it's a non-sexual type of environment,
Right.
Guy has stronger, larger, more muscular hands.
Yeah.
And this isn't one of those, James Bond massages where the Asian broads lather up their chests and rub their boobs on you. This is a real massage.
James Bond.
Unfortunately. I don't know if you saw that Goldfinger,
No,
I think, or Diamonds Are Forever. So I'm in there in my bathrobe, but I'm thinking, should I be wearing underwear underneath this? Is it going to be weird do I take the bathrobe off once we get in the room and I'm standing there buck naked and the guy's offended, or how do I do it? But I don't put anything underneath it. Then we go to the room and the guy says, take the bathrobe off, slide onto the gurney, get underneath the sheet, and I'll come and work you over. And basically what they do is they sort of move the sheet around your ass.
Right.
Although Drew, just entertain the folks while I show you what I got going back there, just for a second.
Wait, you're gonna make me look at your butt?
Well, I'm not going to drop my pants, but I'll give you about as much as I gave them. Okay.
You mean, in other words, I'm gonna witness what the masseuse witnessed.
Right.
Down
about.
Oh.
That's why I gave him a big tip. This poor son of a bitch.
Oh, Ann is like horrified.
No. Yeah, it wasn't right, Ann. I got a nice back, but I got a bad ass. So this guy's working me over. And I'm trying to relax, but I keep thinking, this strange guy is working me over. And I know I'm paying him, but I'm not really paying him. It was a gift certificate. And I'm starting to feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's my sort of white trash upbringing or low self-esteem or something. But I kind of feel weird about paying somebody to work me over.
Right.
It's sort of prostitution in a weird way.
It's like who are you to be...
Yeah.
How do you rank to be able to be the one?
Well, it's like, listen, here's what the inference is.
Yeah.
I got $80 to burn on myself.
Right.
And you're pretty hard up for cash. There's no way you're doing this for free. So here's $80. And give me the deluxe job. So the guy's working me over, and I'm lying on my belly, and I'm thinking, and they have the like kabuki music playing,
right, the new age music.
it's the light is dimmed, and I'm getting relaxed, and I'm thinking, my God, I hope I don't get an erection, because I'm lying on my belly, I'm naked. If I lie on my belly naked, I'm going to get an erection half the time.
What do you know the difference? Notice?
Oh, please. Then the kabuki music and our new age music and the dim lights and everything. And I'm lying there, and I'm like relaxing, and then I start thinking, okay, wait a minute, you're not getting an erection. No, don't get an erection, because you're going to have to flip over in a second. This is going to be humiliated. So then I think, okay, what can I do not to get an erection? Because you could just get one. You guys know what I'm talking about. You get naked, lie on your belly anywhere, and have anybody start working over your back. Something may happen.
This could be some deeply repressed.
No, I didn't get one.
Yeah.
Well, not quite. But I could feel some blood moving around. So I thought, this is going to be humiliating. So I start thinking about Vietnam and carnage. And I'm thinking about my, last time I saw my grandfather and his corpse and everything. And so there I am lying on my belly, and I'm trying to get a relaxing massage, but all I can think about is Vietnam and my deceased grandfather.
Beautiful.
What the hell is the point of getting a massage when you're lying? You're supposed to just lie there and let your mind go. But I know if I let my mind go, my penis won't be far behind it. So
I'm sure you wouldn't be the first guy to get an erection, though.
I know I wouldn't be pioneering anything, but I'd just be in the boner club over there, and I don't want to be the president of that club.
Right.
So the guy,
his first time at a massage too, must be very.
So after about 25, 30 minutes, he says, and I think they kind of know, because he said, you want to flip over if you can.
I think his gaydar was up.
Who, mine?
His?
Oh, he thought I was gay. No, I showed him the big lump I had on my hand from boxing. I think that scared him away. So he said, flip over. So I got flipped over on my back. Nothing was happening. But there's no junk adjustment. And ladies, you don't know what I'm talking about. But Mike, you know what I'm talking about. You don't lie on your belly naked for a half hour getting anything done to you without flipping over and going for a quick adjustment. Hell, you don't even get up after sitting down at a movie or something without doing a little adjustment.
Unpeeling, you might say.
Right. It's warm. There's vinyl on the thing. Things stick and cleave. The sack was cleaving to the roof of my thigh. So, but you can't touch yourself, because that's kind of weird when you're flipped over and the guy's standing there. So there's no adjustment. So things can sort of fall in weird positions and everything, which could add to the embarrassment if something got going. Now I'm on my back and he's working me over, and I'm thinking, okay, more Vietnam. So I never did get an erection, thank God. But I laid there getting my massage, thinking about my dead grandfather in Vietnam the entire time.
Nice.
Oh, when he said, like, okay, that's it. And I was like, because I couldn't take the stress. I couldn't take the pressure of the massage, Drew.
Amazing.
And let me tell you this, the hour-long massage, it's like the hour you get in the therapist's office.
50 minutes.
About 46 minutes or so. Nothing is an hour anymore.
Yeah.
I think in order to be an hour, it would have to be billed as an hour and 15 minutes.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
5 minutes to give you the rules, 5 minutes to get you out of your robe.
Let me tell you about wood sizing for a second.
The hell's that?
It has to do with 4/4 and 3/4 and that stuff. I ever tell you that story?
No. What?
I don't know. Maybe we should take some calls.
All right.
I'll tell you real fast. This is the hour thing.
Yeah.
It's the wood version of the hour thing. Sort of. When you buy hardwood or any kind of wood comes in 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
It's really a true 3/4 wide.
Right.
But they call that 1x.
Okay.
1x, like 1x6.
Okay.
You bought a piece of 1x6, it'd be 3/4 by 5.5 inches.
Why?
It's not a true 1 inch.
Okay.
But now, because it's been done, it's like a 2x4. A 2x4 is not 2 inches by 4 inches.
What is it?
A 2x4 is 1.5 inches by 3.5 inches.
Really?
Oh, yes. And a 2x6 is 1.5 inches by 5.5. Any 2x material is 1.5 inches in actual measurement.
Make a building thinking it's actually 2x4.
Nobody does. People know 2x4 means 2x4 means 1.5 inches.
That's wild.
Oh, it's gone on for years. It's the lumber mills save money. But it's standard. People understand that. All builders, everyone knows. I'm surprised you didn't know. It's been this way. That's why when you go into an old house, they go, wow, it's an actual 2x4 studs in the wall.
How interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
When did they convert?
I don't know. Probably it's been a long time.
The symbolism of that is pathetic.
What's that?
It's like we're cutting ourselves short everywhere. It's like even the buildings we live in are not really what they're supposed to be.
No, and as the lumber gets wider, it gets even smaller. For instance, a 2x4, as I said, it's 1.5 inches by 3.5. But like a 2x11, that's or 2x12. That's 1.5 inches by like 11 1/8, 11 1/4. Keeps getting smaller the bigger you get.
Weird.
All right, but here's the story.
What about when they make airplanes? The metal.
Listen, relax, Drew. This is a standard building thing.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the story. There's a hardwood place I buy hardwood for, and they don't call 1x because it's confusing, they think.
Yeah.
Because guys like you would come in there and say, hey, it's not 1 inch.
Yeah.
They call 1x, which is actually 3/4.
Yeah.
They call it 4/4. Now, I don't know why. They're trying not to make things confusing, but essentially the thinking is that 4/4 is equivalent to 1x, which is equivalent to 3/4.
Oh.
So 4/4 is 3/4. And if you want 1 inch, you got to get 5/4. And 6/4 is 1.25 inches.
It's like a baker's dozen, except the other way.
Right. It's a very confusing time we're living in. Diane.
Yeah.
You're 28.
I am.
Were you riveted by the whole wood talk there?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Hey, got a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, my folks have been married for over 30 years, and my dad and I are very close, and he informed me that he doesn't love my mother anymore and has a girlfriend.
And has been carrying on for a long time, or this is
it'll be almost a little bit over a year now.
And what's going to happen to their relationship?
Well, I don't know why he's asking me, but he said, well, what do you think I should do?
Oh, nice. Nice. Your dad, has he had a medical evaluation recently? Was he on a new medication or anything? Yeah.
No, I think he needs to be.
Well, Diane is 24. You've been divorced?
28.
28.
Sorry. You've been divorced?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I know the sound of people that have been divorced.
Oh, no.
And Dad figured you'd been through it.
Right.
He's going to confide in you.
Wow.
He's not looking at you as a daughter. He's looking at you as a divorced woman.
Uh-huh.
Someone who knows what it's like to fail at a marriage.
You're not making me feel much better here.
I'm sorry. But you understand.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have siblings?
Do I have siblings? Yes.
How many? What?
I have 2 younger sisters.
And does he confide in them?
No, he doesn't.
Do they have any idea what's going on?
No, they don't.
Is everybody out of the home?
Yeah.
What'd you tell him to do?
Well, I told him that he needs to decide for himself what is going to make him happy in the long run. And if he's extremely happy with this new woman, then he needs to have some guts and end it with Mom. But he will lose social stature and all that.
What about obligations to Mom after 30 years?
Well...
I mean, it's BS of do whatever makes you happy. I'm surprised, even from his own daughter. Oh, do what makes you happy. Come on. I mean, he has some obligation to your mom after all these years. I mean, who knows what she went through for him earlier on.
That's true, but again, I'm not living at home anymore, so I know.
I mean, at least there aren't kids at home, but I still think people are so so apt to go for their own, immediate gratification as opposed to looking at their commitments and the people whom they have loved. And what is falling out of love? I mean, by the way, the passion and love in a relationship is something that usually fades in the first few years, and what comes next, the commitment to and the desire to see another person grow and care for them is what real love is. And he must have had some of that for some period of time and has lost something recently, and why don't they work on that?
Well, maybe mom hates him.
Well, that's more of the tendency I get. I don't think they enjoy even being in the same room with each other. At least that's the impression I get.
Well, that happens, Drew. 30 years. I'd say that's honoring a commitment.
All right.
Well, I don't know. I just wanted to know what you would tell him.
I think if they have I think mutuality is the issue here. I think if they both mutually agree that this is not working, then it's not working, and he might as well find a way to pursue happiness. But to the extent that he has a life with your mother and some obligation to her and her happiness and well-being, I would hope that he would put that first, and then look at the relationship very carefully and see what both their needs are and come to some kind of mutual agreement.
All right, but Drew, what do you think about the whole mistress thing? I know you don't like it.
I don't like it.
But this is the way marriages stayed alive once upon a time.
Yeah, but they're sort of... Look, every time you take a step away from truth, you're taking a step into pathology. You know what I'm saying?
Was I laughing with you? Well, I was watching some special on Mussolini. I don't know if I told anybody this.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Yeah. You mentioned it on the air last week.
It wasn't last week,
2 weeks ago. You said you saw a picture of his wife, and you went, "Oh no,
I was right. I was watching a special on Mussolini, and they were talking about his demise and him fleeing from Italy and so on and so forth. And they said Mussolini, and they showed a picture, and then they showed a picture of Mussolini's wife of 25 years. And I said, "Whoa, look at that cow!" And then I thought, geez, what the hell's the big-time El Duce swinging around with that old cow for? And then a few minutes later they said Mussolini was also found with his mistress, and it was a 22-year-old, a waif model from Naples. And I thought, oh yeah, that's why he had a wife. That's why he stayed married. I mean, this is why this is so prevalent with politicians, because politicians have to stay married. Am I right, Drew?
Yeah, but
when you have to stay married, then you seek comfort in other places.
Staying married and maintaining a marriage, I think, are two different things.
All right. Ashley.
Yes.
You're 17.
Yep.
What's going on?
I had sex about 3 years ago for my first time, and I haven't had sex since then.
14.
Yeah. It was.
Under what circumstances?
I had a boyfriend, and I kind of was intimidated by him, and I had sex, and I kind of regret it because I was rather wanted to save it for somebody important. And now I have a boyfriend, and I've been in commitment with him for about 10 months, and he's ready to have sex, but I don't know if I am or not. And I still have that fear, and I was just wondering what I should do.
What is that fear?
Just like the fear of being pregnant and just having sex in general.
You're just not ready for it.
Yeah, I don't really know if I am or not. I'm just confused.
I would say if you don't know, you probably aren't. It's something that you want to be sure you're ready for, I would suspect.
Yeah.
It's hard to know if you're ready sometimes. That's part of the problem. But it sounds to me like you are very ambivalent and not ready. And I think you ought to stand by that. I think part of the reason you're not ready, and I'm backing away from that a little bit, in that the initial episode you had was so traumatic, you were so young, it probably was painful, and I'm sure you're concerned that it's going to be the same thing all over again, and it probably isn't.
Yeah.
Because this is somebody you've been committed with, you're substantially older now, you could manage these feelings better.
How long you been with him?
10 months.
10 months.
So, it may, one of two things is the case. One is that you're just not ready, and you need to listen to your instincts. The other, though, is that this may just be some lingering fears from the pain the initial experience gave you.
And see, this poor guy is getting the brunt of the last guy who was an a-hole's work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you like this guy.
Yeah.
You feel comfortable around him.
Yep.
You got a good thing going.
Yeah.
And you're coming on to a year.
Yep.
But you're really letting the work of the guy who, when you're 14, the work he did is influencing you now.
Yeah, exactly, and it's just that fear.
If you decide to do it, make sure you plan ahead and use contraception, and admit to yourself that you are being active, and don't sort of deny it, and to be responsible about it.
You know what I was thinking during that call, Drew? This is going to be another one of my bizarre theories. It's going to be difficult to articulate.
All
but
right.
I realize I was thinking about Ashley at 14. Probably had a boyfriend that was 16, 17. And he was doing all the pushing.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you don't see so many female used car salesmen.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
They're not as pushy.
They're all guys.
Yeah.
Women don't make good used car salesmen.
Right.
Because you got to be full of crap.
Not a lot of female sociopaths either. Think about that.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Guys are born with the BS gene.
Yeah.
But here's what I was thinking. As a woman, and Ashley at 14, the way she described it is, well, the guy was kind of intimidating me. He was kind of bugging me. So I just let him do it. I just let him. And I thought, the act of receiving intercourse as a 14-year-old is not a real tall order.
Right.
It's an emotional thing.
Yeah.
But if the guy pushes long enough, you can just go, all right, go do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
And, hurry up.
Yeah.
And I thought, if women, if the roles were reversed, if women had to do what men have to do sexually, think about it for a second.
I'm trying.
All right. It's not going to be easy, but let's just close our eyes. Pretend that men had the vaginas.
They're the receptive partner.
The receptive partner.
Okay.
And that the women were the ones that, had to achieve the erection and do the work.
All right.
There, first time around kind of thing.
But men and women, although they've changed their genitalia, still have their constitutional makeup.
Right. You're a man with a vagina.
Right.
Like, I don't know, Richard Simmons or someone like that. I don't think so much impromptu sex would be going on. So much, just let him do it.
Right. Because, there's a more active participation.
I know this sounds like the most retarded theory in the world.
Yeah.
But what I was hearing from Ashley is Ashley's just 14 and just sort of got tired of, listening to the guy and went, all right, do your thing. Go ahead. Let's get it over with. Make it fast. Just sort of was there.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of women end up giving in because of that.
It's some of the chemistry of female hormones make women more receptive and more passive, and men more aggressive by the same token.
But just the sheer act and what's involved with it.
I understand, and not only is everybody sort of mechanically wired to be, the aggressor and the passive recipient, the hormones spur that along quite nicely.
All right, another brilliant theory. Thank you very much, Drew. What's the next call, Drew?
Here's Tony wants to tell us about the wood size dispute.
Oh, he's got something to clear up
and
with
he's
the
an architect, yeah.
Oh, with the 4/4 and the 3/4.
Please, yeah.
All right, more
he's
wood.
From the Pacific Northwest too, so you can tell us where this lumber business comes from.
More wood talk with Tony after this.
I'm starting to itch.
LoveLine will be right back. Dr. Drew will say something brilliant, but no one will hear him because Adam will be making funny noises.
LoveLine.
All right.
WEBN.
Hey, I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. And you're listening to This Old Show. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Tony, the 28-year-old architect, is on the line. Tony.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
I'd like to clear something up. I'm an architecture student.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Lumber is, you're right, it is decreased in size when you buy it, but it was done so to conserve lumber.
Right.
And they've just stuck with the actual size that they've been using for years and years instead of changing it. It was a conservation.
So it wasn't an economic.
No. So you don't have to feel bad. It's more of a conservation, yeah.
Well, I never felt gypped because a 2x4 was always 1.5 by 3.5 as far as I knew. It must have been going on this way since the 50s, 40s or 50s, because houses built even in the 50s have 1.5 by 3.5 2x4s.
Yeah, well, with the advancement in technology, they were able to test lumber a lot more and so you could get the same strength out of something smaller. And obviously,
And plywood, by the way, half-inch plywood is not half-inch plywood.
What is it?
It's like 7/16. It's a little small. Everything is just a little smaller than what it should
Doesn't
be.
that screw up your computations when you're trying to build a house?
No, you know it.
You just figure it in.
Yeah. You figure it in.
But it's such funny measurements.
I'll tell you, with stuff like plywood, which you're figuring in as half-inch and it's really 7/16, if you're doing a dado groove or a rabbet or something like that where it has to fit into a slot, you do have to figure it in, otherwise it's going to be sloppy. If you dado out a half-inch groove and this thing's 7/16, it's going to be sloppy in there.
Yeah, well, the trades know that. The trades all know to operate under that.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Do they have the 4/4, 3/4, 5/4, and all that where you are? Do you work on that principle, Tony?
Yeah.
Okay. And architects, it's one of those get laid kind of professions. It's a really good profession. Do you notice that whenever they're doing a TV movie or a sitcom or a drama, anything on TV or a movie where they need a nice professional but sort of benign job for a guy as an architect?
Right.
Like in the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike Brady's an architect.
Right.
Don't believe the hype.
You can't make him a lawyer. You can't make a doctor, lawyer, little lofty. You can't make him a garbage man. You make him an architect because nobody has a beef with an architect. And it's one of those jobs where you could make an unlimited amount of money or you could make $25,000 a year. Exactly. No one really knows what an architect makes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Except now, I guess they've got all this legal liability now, architects, which is...
Well, a lot of people, in especially in Europe and South America, have a lot of respect for architects, and I think maybe somewhere in our heritage we've carried over that.
Well, they have nice architecture in Europe in some of these places. Here, we have the aluminum window and the stucco box with the flat roof.
Exactly.
And then some genius decided to throw rocks on the roof.
Exactly.
I don't know where you're calling from, Tony.
Southfield, Michigan.
Oh, okay. Out here in the beautiful valley, which has zero architecture. I mean, really, the nicest thing is like there's a 7-Eleven out on Nordhoff in Chatsworth that is a particularly nice. Built in '63. It's a beautiful parapet with the orange tile on the roof, but there's no architecture. It's all aluminum windows, aluminum doors, and flat roofs. And like I said, some a-hole decided to sprinkle white rocks on the flat roof so that they couldn't get up there and mop it when the flat roof leaked.
Most of the country doesn't know about this because most of the country has snow, so they can't have the flat roof.
Tony, don't ever design a building with a flat roof. It'll always leak.
Yeah, we know that. The unfortunate thing is that people across America are adapting to that style of architecture, or they're just
Don't do it, Tony. I want you to build. I want you to use nothing but gingerbread when you build homes.
Okay.
All right. Study.
I was wondering.
What?
I was wondering. Okay, Dr. Drew, what goes on? What was going on with Adam when he was getting that massage?
In what way? Oh, you mean why
did he forced to go through that stress of thinking about?
Yeah, because he has some subliminal male thing going on there, and he can't cope with it. So he'd rather think about violent carnage than manage those tendencies.
That is totally false.
I've never talked to a male before that had an erection during a male-given massage.
Well, let's just clarify something. I didn't have an erection, but I did not want to chance an erection.
All right.
And as you know, as a male, you ride on a bumpy cobblestone road in the back of a bus, you're going to get an erection. Guys get an erection. Guys get erections frequently for no real good reason.
You and I had a conversation today where I learned something new about you. After 2 years, a startling new piece of history.
Oh, please. Not that goddamn. Come on, my grandma listens to the show. Please, she doesn't need to hear about this.
This is about truth. Come on.
It's about truth when it's got to do with my penis. It's about truth.
Ann, do you want to hear this? No? I shouldn't care.
It's quite humiliating, Ann, if that's worth anything.
I love that.
It's about the first time Adam masturbated.
Do tell.
I mean, it set off an illustrious career now.
You expect me to do it?
To say it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, here's...
Well, I don't want to,
here's some rope.
I don't want to humiliate
Go
you.
hang yourself. No, listen, the first time I masturbated, I was 16 years old, and it happened... I know it. It's really embarrassing.
Come on.
Drew, I talked to you about things.
That was for publication,
You know what?
right?
Every young boy has been there.
No,
so.
yeah, that's right. And everybody has their own embarrassing.
All right, the first time I masturbated, I was over at my friend's house. I won't mention his name. And he said, oh, Jesus Christ, Drew, as if people don't have enough bizarre ammunition to crucify me.
This is
anyway,
kind of touching.
We want more.
All right. Most guys start up when they're, 13, 14 years old. I was 16 and had yet to find the pleasure in myself. So I was 16 and I was over at my buddy's house and I was talking to him and he said, you mean you haven't masturbated? And I said, no, I don't know. What do you do? I don't got any technique. Little did I know I would, just weeks later become the,
Olympic medalist.
Yeah, I think myself sort of the Evander Holyfield of masturbation. I'll take on all challenges. But he said, listen, here's what you do. See this electric toothbrush? I said, yeah. He said, fire that up and put it on the back of your weenus. I said, are you serious? He said, yeah, go sit down on the toilet in there. All right.
Mom was making dinner?
Mom was in the kitchen making dinner. About an hour later, up! And that was my first masturbatory experience, yeah.
That's touch.
Isn't that wonderful?
Cute.
Was it
beautiful.
his toothbrush?
Yeah, it was.
He let it, wow, what a friend.
No, brush, right?
It wasn't the brush side. It was the back side. It was the back side.
That's kind of gross.
And then I put a thing of floss in my ass.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to tell you what I did with that water pick, Drew. No, he had a...
Up until then, you hadn't had an orgasm? Or you had in your sleep?
I had one in my sleep, but I'd never created one manually. And actually, I still hadn't done anything manually. It was all through the power of the rotating bristles.
Were you spending a lot of time at your friend's house after that? Is that?
No. I realized that all I needed was a helping hand job or a helping brush or something. I just needed a little kickstart to get going, and then I was off on my own after that. He had an auxiliary attachment that he kept for, guests. He didn't brush his teeth with that one. And then once I did it, and Drew, try to be honest here because we know you've had your bouts with this as a young doctor or as a young Drew. The first time I masturbated, I said, not the first time there. The first time I, did it minus the electric toothbrush. I said, boy, I couldn't be good for more than once, twice a month. Right. I mean, this is all I'm good for because it's an hour and a half, and there's I'm having to turn the mattress over. There's that much sweat pouring out of me, and I'd really have to wait for the folks to go away to Europe in order for me to get enough time and enough space.
Right.
But then, 2 weeks after that, I really had it down. You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember evolving that quickly, but I do remember it not being like something you start out as something you're going to do regularly.
No, it's like, oh, this is once in a while. This is a treat. This is, this is like creme brulee. This is not something you eat every night. This is a once in a while thing that you really enjoy, but you don't do it every night. Carl.
Yeah?
18.
Yeah?
All right. I had enough of him. All right, we're going to break. We'll let Carl straighten out his attitude, and we'll be back.
What's the music about?
What? Oh, the music?
LoveLine will be right back! WEBN.
LoveLine, only on WEBN.
Hey, did I mention Dwight Yoakam was going to be in here? He'll be in here on Thursday. Dwight Yoakam is one of these guys that everyone thinks is cool. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dr. Drew School of Radio. A lot of head nodding, a lot of grunting, and occasionally raising a brow.
Usually means I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
No, I don't mean that.
Sling Blade?
I don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah.
He was awesome in that.
Oh, he was great in
he?
Sling Blade. He was the abusive dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was tremendous.
Yeah, he put some weight on and stuff.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying about, and I'm not trying to slight the guy. I'm just saying, everyone likes Dwight Yoakam. Like, there's a lot of people that could give a rat's ass about country music, don't like it, look at anyone who does country music. You know, they're looking at, Merle Haggard or whoever. Garth, and they're going, this guy's lame. But everyone thinks Dwight Yoakam's cool.
Right, he's very cool.
Girls like him, guys like him.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know that a lot of people know a lot about him.
No.
I mean, they know he does some songs, and they know he does some acting. But they just picture the guy with the cowboy hat where you can't see his forehead.
Yeah.
And they go, this guy's cool.
It's a great actor.
He has
Yeah.
a mystique about him, too.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
I don't know. I wonder how much is in a name. You know, if his name was like Irv Schwarzenberg or something, if everyone would think he was that cool. I don't mean necessarily a Jewish name, but I just mean, people with goofy names.
Right. It's not that cool.
This guy's name is Dwight Yoakam.
Mm-hmm.
There's already coolness coming out of it.
It sort of belongs in the country music arena, doesn't it?
Yeah, because Yoakam reminds you of yokel.
All right.
All right.
Let's go on.
All right, he'll be in this week. Carl, you're 18. You're on LoveLine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just
That's all right.
It was Adam, wasn't you?
That's all right.
My question is, I moved out here to Fresno like 6 years ago, and I realized that a whole bunch of people out here have like divorced families and come from broken homes, and I was just wondering, am I weird for being normal?
Give us some more detail.
With like family upbringing, and all my family gave me support, and they loved me and stuff.
Are your parents still together?
Yeah.
No, I think in spite of all this debate about what makes a healthy family, should it be 2 men or 2 women? I mean, basically, the healthiest situation is when there's a man and a woman, and when they love each other, and when they love their children, and they have good boundaries. You can't improve on that, basically. Not to say that other substitutions couldn't work. They can. But when you have all the elements there, and you have reasonably healthy humans doing the child rearing, I mean, most of parenting, really, is just staying out of the way of your kids. Not screwing them up, not hurting them, not being too involved with them, not
leaving out cases of chocolate where they might get to it, Drew.
That was staying out of the way.
Drew left a metric ton of chocolate, Disney chocolate, on his counter, and the kids tore into it like hyenas the other night.
Yeah. We're still finding half-eaten chocolate bars all over the house.
Oh, I'm sure. And you're going to find a trail of vomit around that house, too. I know kids. Kids are like dogs.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If you left a whole pack of Ballpark Franks out, a dog would just eat it, and they'd eat like 19 hot dogs, and then they'd vomit them right up.
So true.
I wouldn't be surprised if those kids' ears just ate the center out of like 140 bars.
I think they were looking at, there was a scene on everyone. There's a Toy Story candy bar. There's a scene. I think they ate around the scene and then went on to the next one to see what the next scene was.
There's a time in your life when you're real young where eating is sort of a novelty. It's
play.
You want stuff that does stuff.
Right. Oh, it's play. Absolutely.
Then you get older and you don't want that because I don't like the idea of taking an idol of mine. Like perhaps they made a chocolate bar with a porn star on it.
You might go for that.
Or the member of a band. Or what if it was a guy? The member of a band that I liked. I wouldn't feel good about eating them.
Right.
Kids like to eat their buddies. It's really a bad message. Very mixed message. Like at the beginning of the movies, when they have the animated Coke,
right?
And there's Mr. M&M's over there, and there's Mrs. Butterfinger.
Right.
It's a very dangerous message, Drew.
Maybe. So, Carl, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, happy where you are there?
Yeah.
California is particularly prone to broken families. I mean, they sort of invented it out here.
We pioneered a lot of stuff out here. This is one of them.
And it's getting better. And you are hopefully not abnormal, and you should consider yourself
Why is
lucky.
it, Drew, that California has a higher per capita?
I don't know.
Instance of a divorce. I'll tell you why.
I think it was more
Southern California.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
It was
I'll tell you
more
why.
acceptable out here. It was something that was again the narcissism was sort of
people can't be uncomfortable for 10 seconds out here.
That's right. It's your own impulses, and they're now. Whatever they are now.
In other parts of the country, people are like, well, I hate him, and she hates me, and we hate each other. Yeah. But you know what? We made a commitment, and we should have to pay.
Yeah.
In L.A., no one wants to pay for anything they've done.
Well, and everything is so superficial, too. It's all about the gratifications that are not meaningful in the long run.
No, I'm telling you, L.A. is... It's as if we'd had a huge casting call for a-holes countrywide. We just scoured the country. Because no one from L.A. is from L.A.
Right.
They're all from somewhere
Except
else.
you and me.
That's right.
Yeah, which is weird.
It is weird because nobody in this business, especially. And I know radio is on the fringe of the entertainment business. And technically, it's not very entertaining. Actually, emotionally, it's not very entertaining. But it is technically entertainment, or it is the field of entertainment. And most folks are from, far and wide, but they're not from here.
Right.
And basically, all the a-holes from around the country come out to L.A. to do their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we don't have a sports team. That's why we don't have a football team out here. People can't support it. All right. Robert.
Yes.
You're 32.
Yes.
Hey.
Is it Adam?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm a massage therapist in the Valley, and I just was cracking up to hear your massage story.
Oh, good. I got to talk to you. Hey,
were you Adam's massageist? Masseuse?
No.
No, I was just driving home from doing a house call and happened to catch the beginning part of the show.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, by the way. The house call.
House calls are good.
I was thinking about that. When I was, I schlepped out to this place. It took me an hour and a half to get there. Then it took me an hour and a half to get back. And I could barely drive because I was drooling on the way home. I was so relaxed. And then I had to get in on the 10 freeway and just sit in traffic. And it ruined the whole thing. I pinched a nerve by the time I got off onto the 405.
I believe it.
Now, have any guys ever got erections when you've rubbed them down?
A couple times. And
what kind of guys?
One of them was kind of a weird guy. Made me a little nervous, especially when I was done and he left the room and I went in to get the sheets.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a little wet spot on the sheet.
Oh,
that was about the nastiest.
Jeez, I'm wondering if I did that. You never know.
But that was when he was face up. I don't know what was happening when he was face down.
But you start off with the guy face down, right?
Yes.
And then you flip him over and do the face up thing.
Right.
Now, here's what you ought to do. Like I said to Drew, a lot of guys will get an erection just lying naked face down on a table for a half hour or so.
That's true.
What you ought to do is start with the guys on their back. That way, if the erection starts, even after about a minute and a half, you can tell them, okay, flip over, it's time to, and you do the whole last hour with them on their stomach.
Uh-huh.
And then if they get an erection, they get an erection, but you just leave the room when you're done, and they can work it out. Now, are guys in their underwear?
Frequently. That's what I was going to recommend to you.
Oh, I should get my underwear next time?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
What do you enjoy seeing as a massage therapist, a brief or a boxer?
It doesn't matter. Probably not boxers because it makes it a little more difficult to work on the legs.
I don't know how anyone could have worked on your leg, given what you displayed to us this evening, Adam.
Are you talking about the hair factor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through like 3 quarts of oil on just my thigh.
Just getting it to your skin.
Guy actually charged me extra.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm like a mink.
Mm-hmm. An otter.
Yeah, that's why otters can go. They can go swim in a freezing pond all day and then go fall asleep on a snowbank, and I don't even feel it because I have so much oil and fur. It never gets through the outer layer.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Now you give them 50 minutes, right, Robert?
No, we do 60-minute hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then the hour, that's 5-quarter hour. Right. What is the tip? What is an average tip you give these guys? Or these guys give you?
When I'm working at the health club I work at, and we're charging like $55 for an hour, I'll get usually a $10 tip is a good tip.
Okay. I had $3 in my wallet, and I was all prepared to drop the $3 off. And then the chick behind the counter recognized me. Oh, hey, it's Adam. Okay.
Anything below.
Do you take plastic? Yes, we do. All right, we'll give him a nice big tip then.
Small tips, it's like, don't even bother.
Right. Yeah, you don't want $3 or something.
It's insulting then, right?
Because I've got, $2 tips. I worked on this one guy that was like 70, gave me $1.
He was 70?
Yeah.
Well, see, I'd need some tipping for that.
Right, well, that's what we figured. He grew up during the Depression, and, they really hang on to their money.
Yeah, a lot of these guys grow up during the Depression or grow up during a time when, gas was a nickel and a car was $1.50.
Right.
But what, have they been frozen for the last 50 years? Come on, Pops.
It's like anything else with psychology. It was when they were a kid and their brain was being formed and their psychology evolved during that. They were traumatized by it.
Do you work on any good-looking women?
From time to time.
What's that like? I mean, does that get you going?
No, not really.
He's a pro.
Yeah, well, part of it doesn't, it doesn't get your mind working a little bit?
If it does, you just concentrate on the work and work harder.
Do you get to see a lot of side boobage?
No, not really.
No. Huh.
I mean, my clients are your run-of-the-mill people.
I just thought there'd be a lot more nudity involved with this.
No, there isn't.
Because someone's totally naked and they're working that towel right around you. I was wearing that thing like Gandhi.
Were they using a towel or a sheet?
Oh, it was a sheet. Yeah, how did Gandhi wear that thing? You know, he wore like a diaper or something?
I don't know.
It was really wearing it like a Hindu man. All right, Robert, any tips for me?
Yeah, just if you're uncomfortable,
keep your underwear on.
Naked.
Keep the underwear on?
Keep your underwear on. It's no big deal.
All right. I'm going to double down on the underwear next time I
think all of our callers have had massages just before they called tonight.
Yeah, everyone's pretty laid back.
Ooh.
Well, it's Sunday night. People are mellow. Amy.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, you're 20.
Yeah. My problem is that I'm in love with my best friend and that he has HIV. And I know that he feels the same way about me because we've talked about it.
Is he gay or did he contract is he gay or bisexual?
No.
How did he get it?
When he was young, he got it from a blood transfusion. He was about 7 years old.
Wow.
And
they say it's better to get it when you're young, right? Well, not really. I mean, no, Drew, I'm not talking about as opposed to not getting it, but I'm just saying if you got to get it.
Yeah.
Don't they say people that get it young tend to live longer?
Yeah.
Well, he's on this medication that makes it really low, and
right, his count is down.
I'm not sure what the name is.
His
but
viral load.
I think I rented that this weekend.
I don't know.
And so you're in love with him.
Yeah.
And he's in love with you.
Well, so he says, and I don't know. I mean, I want to do something to be closer to him. I know I can't do anything.
Is he a virgin?
No.
He's not.
No, his ex-girlfriend and him had sex.
Really?
Yeah, she knew about him having HIV.
Does she have HIV?
No, not yet. She hasn't been. I mean, she's been tested, but it hasn't come up.
And how did they protect themselves?
Condoms.
Okay.
And
how old was he when he lost his virginity?
16.
And she was how old?
16.
Oh. Wait a minute. Amy.
Yeah.
We got to go to break.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what, we'll get right back with you.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Drew.
Yeah. You're going to put my daughter in that role now.
I was about to, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, people with HIV need to have lives. But could you imagine how freaked out you'd be as a parent if your 16-year-old daughter was dating a guy who was HIV positive?
You know how 16-year-olds think. You know, it can't happen to me. And so you're the only one with judgment trying to prevail there.
Oh, you would be over there with like a, oh boy.
Ice pick.
All right, we'll be back.
But it'll be interesting. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
LoveLine will be right back.
Oh, no.
LoveLine will be right back.
No.
LoveLine will be right back. WEBN.
It's LoveLine.
WEBN.
Oh, yes. It's Adam Carolla. He is Dr. Drew. This is LoveLine, and we'll be back in a scant 10 seconds.
This is LoveLine on radio station.
WEBN Cincinnati.
That's why they didn't what?
Ask me back.
Oh, you did it? I'm doing the Charles Grodin show tomorrow. That, my mind, I have to realize my mind thinks in grandiose terms, and it's never going to work. I realize.
What?
This is, somebody calls and says, they call on like Wednesday or Thursday. Hey, they want you to do Charles Grodin on Monday.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh, all right. Yeah, Charles Grodin, he's pretty cool. He was in all those movies. He's got that CNBC show. And I'm picturing me and Charlie, sitting down for a little one-on-one. Darkly lit room, spotlight on me. I'm smoking and drinking some coffee, wearing a turtleneck and my tortoiseshell framed glasses.
Sure.
Waxing on poetically.
Oh, yeah, that's you.
And then I think, wait a minute, isn't he out of New York?
Right.
And then they go, yeah, here's the deal. This is the next day after everything's been booked. Charles Grodin won't be there. Oh, some chick sitting in for him. I don't know who. And you're going to be on a panel. And I know the panel's going to be, masturbation or something humiliating. And there'll be a whole bunch of other crackpot media people on there.
Yes.
And here's the deal with these media people. I sussed this out after we did the Lisa show.
Yes.
There's a whole bunch of people out there, so-called doctors. Maybe technically they're doctors, but they don't have two brain cells to rub together. And they don't have a forum. They don't have a radio show. They don't have a TV show. They do the talk show circuit.
Right.
And when they get on the talk show, usually they have a book to plug, and then they have a whole bunch of little sound bites they like to throw out.
Right.
And they're on TV maybe once every 3 months for about 4.5 minutes.
But also, that's what they do.
So they got to get it while the getting's good.
Right. But that's all they do. They don't really practice medicine or do anything.
No, they don't do anything.
Therapist. Yeah.
Right. So you sit there and do battle with all these crazed middle-aged women who have to get their point out. For some reason, there's never any guys on this panel. It's always the same woman, isn't it?
Yeah, last time I did was
you did the Groden thing, right?
I think I did. He does this real talk or something, or is that him?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll be sitting there from LA, and there'll be the satellite thing, and there'll be the 6-second delay with my earpiece, and I'll never get a word in edgewise.
It's horrible. Just don't watch the monitor and don't listen to yourself talking, because it'll come back in your ear 6 seconds later. It's the worst thing in the world.
Right. And right when you chime in, they're going to commercial break or something.
Yeah.
It's always an awkward mess. Yeah. So look for that, kiddies.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is cool. Ground control to Major Tom.
Oh, sleeping. Greg?
All right, wait a second.
That was weird.
All right. Well, what do we want?
Can you guys check that line 6, see what that's all about?
Amy.
Ann?
Yeah.
Check line 6.
You're 20, and your best friend is HIV positive.
She's in love with him now.
Got it from a transfusion when he was young.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a virgin. He's had a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
They've had protected sex.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to be with him now.
Well, I mean, I'm in love with him, and I want to be with him, but I know that I can't be with him sexually.
You don't think so?
Well, as far as I know.
Too scary?
What?
Too scary?
I'm scared about it. He says that it's okay for us to have protected sex.
I mean, it's okay. It's not risk-free, though. It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, you really are. I mean, the only.
Let me ask you this, Drew. Let me say this. Do you think I'm going to pose this question to you?
Yeah.
Statistically,
right.
Every time Amy has sex with this young lad, they're going to be extra cautious.
Right.
They'll be wearing a latex or what's the other kind of condom?
Polyurethane.
Or polyurethane.
Stay with latex to be sure.
Right.
Yeah.
They'll be wearing a latex condom religiously.
Yeah.
Do you think, I would bet you that overall she's safer than a lot of the people we have calling in that are having unprotected sex and getting God knows what?
I can't say that.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I can't say that. I know your point, and your point may be correct, but I can't say that. And, you'll be in harm's way, but you can be protected, and you can be okay. I mean, there are plenty of cases out there, people carrying on normal sexual relationships with partners. I've seen it even in homosexual relationships, where someone's been a receptive partner in anal sex even, and it's been okay. I mean, it's very dangerous. It's a risky thing, but his viral load is down. He's relatively non-infectious in terms of...
If your viral load is down, does that make you much less infectious?
Theoretically, not much less, but theoretically, that's the lesser infected state to be in, and you are going to be protected. And he knows what this is. Has done it before, and there is something that used to be called mutual masturbation. I mean, that's something considered to be a safe act.
I'll come over and get involved with that one, Amy.
I guess you could maybe there could be a new technique.
I'll bring the toothbrush with me.
Maybe you could market it as a safe sex tool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've been talking about things like that, and talking about giving him hand jobs and things like that. But I wasn't quite sure about the whole sex thing.
What about the hand job thing, Drew?
What about it? That's considered safe.
If he's wearing a condom,
especially then it is definitely safe.
Well, all right. So he's not wearing a condom.
Then it's safe.
It is.
Yeah.
And she's not wearing a latex glove.
I mean, be careful and all, but I mean, you can be pretty safe.
Well, what do? Check your hands and make sure there's no anything?
That would be, unheard of, but yeah, I suppose you would. If you want to be extra careful.
Well, I mean, you want to steer clear of whatever comes out of there, right?
Yeah. But I mean, again, mutual masturbation is thought to be a safe act. It is.
This is listen, I feel sorry for you, Amy, and I feel sorry for him too. And it's one of those things where I'm sure if you use protection everything would be fine. But it's always going to be something that's sort of hovering around.
Not to mention there are many other issues here. I mean, she's getting very involved with somebody who is got a terminal condition. I don't know how long in the future, but it's a tough thing to deal with. How are you dealing?
He said things like he's talked to his doctor, and his doctor says that there's some new thing about having kids, that they can take the egg from a girl and the sperm from a guy, and then the kids don't get the virus.
I think there's things like that being contemplated, surely. But again, you would have a father who would not be around for very long, probably.
Yeah.
You think so?
Well, we don't know. I mean, it's a terminal condition. It is still a terminal disease, and people are living a long time with it. And there's great hope that it'll be converted into a chronic illness, but at this point, it's still a terminal condition.
I heard some other radio show the other night where they were talking about, you know how you say you wait 6 months for the sort of incubation period?
Right.
They're saying that's 2 years.
No, it's 6 months.
It's 6 months.
It's 6 months. I mean, you can wait. Look, there's the reported cases of people, years out converting, but it's 6 months.
Okay.
Like this is back to your thing about people in the media. There are people that love to stir up controversy and love to put their point as the way, as some new and startling fact.
Right.
The startling facts are known. News for you. There's standards of practice that dictate what the closest thing to reality is.
All right. So, Amy.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, Drew?
We can't decide for it. It sounds like she is not going to have sex with him, which, if it were me, all we can do is put ourselves in her shoes. Would you have sex with an HIV-positive woman? Somebody you loved?
She was really hot.
Somebody you loved. And she was hot.
Someone I loved? Oh, and she was hot? Oh, jeez, I don't know if that's... yeah, I think eventually I would do it. I do, but it wouldn't start off that way. I mean, it'd be like any sex. You'd do this for a while, and then you'd do that for a while, and then you'd sort of make your way. But eventually, if it was someone you loved and someone you were committed to, I think it would go that way. But how many times can you have sex before you get infected? Obviously, you don't have an answer for that. But don't they have some statistical data to suggest that you have to have sex, 300 and some odd times?
Yes, yes, a lot of times, typically. But maybe just once.
Right. Okay. Amy again.
Hi.
You're 19.
Yeah, hi.
Hey.
I have really bad mood swings. I've always had a really bad temper, but since I can remember. Mm-hmm. But they're getting worse.
They're getting worse, yeah. Do you yell bullocks a lot?
Huh?
Do you yell bullocks?
Bollocks.
Yes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Where are you from?
England.
Yeah, whereabouts?
Devon.
Oh. Don't know anyone over there.
No, I didn't think you would.
I had my stripper girlfriend from Hounslow, though.
Did you?
Yes.
Hounslow? Near London?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, how far can you be from London?
Oh, that's...
England's not really that big, is it?
Well, that's what Americans think.
Right.
know?
Well, here's what you do. When anyone says they're from England and they name some province or some place that you've never heard of, you go, oh, by the airport. And they go, yes, quite.
They don't
Bully.
say you from England. They just say you from London.
Right.
We just say, yeah.
Okay. Well, I love the accent.
Oh, thanks.
But I know I know you Brits have an evil side, too.
Do you take any medications?
No, I don't.
Do you have any medical problems?
Well, no, but I've had this really bad temper since I was younger.
Okay. Do you have any? Do you do drugs?
No.
Any history of injuries or medical conditions?
No, I mean when I was 5, they put me in counselling, and because they thought it might be to do with something with what I ate.
Something you ate?
Yeah, I had allergies or something to food.
And therefore they put you in counselling?
Yeah, well, they did that first of all to see, and then they changed my diet, and that didn't work.
Anybody in your family have any?
Again at 11.
Anybody in your family have any psychiatric problems?
Well, my mum had a nervous breakdown 2 years ago.
And what is her diagnosis? Do you know?
I don't know, because I moved out when I was 16.
And were things pretty wild at home from early on? Okay. I mean, having a difficult or traumatic childhood creates all kinds of symptoms. Having a genetic burden of mood disorder, your mother has mood problems, creates very often the children.
Since, I moved out when I was 16, and everything crap has happened since then.
Yeah.
Everything that's abnormal has happened since then.
What do you mean?
Well, I was like date raped. I was beaten up by a guy who used to live downstairs in the apartment downstairs.
Where's your dad?
He lives with my mum.
And the relationship with him was okay?
Yeah, fine. I didn't get on with my mum more than I didn't get on with him, but I didn't really get on with either of them.
I like that term, getting on, by the way.
Well,
I do, because here in the States, people are like, I hated my dad's guts, or my mom was a bitch, or my dad was an a-hole. But saying I didn't get on with them.
Yeah.
They're very civilized in Britain.
It's a very nice way of saying you hated your parents.
All right. Well, Amy, there are treatments for this. Have you availed yourself of any?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't really thought about it till I've come over here, and I'm in a different environment over here. I'm like 3,000 miles away from my mum and dad, and
What are you doing out here?
I'm a nanny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what my stripper girlfriend was.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, my God.
Well, not while she was stripping. She didn't bring the child up there and say, you two stay put. Nani Cotlin has to take her panties off. And put that dollar down. It's mine. No, they didn't bring the kids with them. This was after that, but she came out here to nanny.
Yeah.
A lot of young English girls come out here to nanny.
There are a lot of us. There's a lot of us on the East Coast.
Yeah, why is that?
Because the agency mainly works with East Coast families.
Mm-hmm. And is there something traditional about that? I mean, the nanny, you know what it is? It's that bed knobs and broomsticks. Is it bed knobs and broomsticks, or it's the Mary Poppins? Yeah. Well, bed knobs and broomsticks. I think there was an English nanny in
Angela
there too.
Lansbury. She wasn't a nanny.
Because we're cheap.
Well, sure, look, you can be an old nanny. Make fun of. Yeah. Oh, wait. The Sound of Music too. Wasn't Julie Andrews kind of a nanny?
Yes. Julie Andrews always is sort of a child
All right.
caretaker.
So between the Sound of Music, bed knobs and broomsticks,
Victor Victoria.
No. What do you? Shut up, Drew. And what was the other one with the Chim Chim Cheree?
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. I can see where Americans love the English in terms of raising their kids. You don't want some chick from Jersey looking after your kids. Big hair, chewing gum. Yelling to the kids when they won't go to bed, blow me!
All right, but Amy, you do need to be able to maintain a very stable environment for the kids too. And if your moods are going off and if you're having difficulty with rages,
it's just generally with people once I know them pretty well.
I understand, but the kids can pick up on this, particularly young kids, and there are medications now that are extremely effective in dealing with impulsivity and mood swings of this sort.
So, do I need to go into counseling, or do I need to...
I typically think people should do both. The medication certainly can improve the symptoms, and if you want to get at the source of what's going on, counseling will, of course, help too, and really help you in your interpersonal relations.
Do you work for a rich family?
Kinda.
Mm-hmm. Are you attractive?
Kinda.
Yeah. What's it like? With the dad and everything wandering around the house.
No, I hate it. I'll never ever do it again.
Uh-huh.
Well, you stopped being a nanny.
No, because I'm qualified nanny, but I will never live in again.
Oh, but you lived in.
Well, that's what I'm... Yeah, we live...
Yeah.
We live in with a family.
And you were down the hall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you hate living in?
Huh?
Why did you hate living in?
Because they treat you like crap, and... You have to, you get a curfew and they treat you like a kid, and...
But Dad wasn't into you at all?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, they got this beautiful little...
A friend of mine was like that with her,
Oh, yeah, this is half the reason the guy says okay to the nanny. It's a live-in prostitute who looks after the kids. Of course. Yeah. Otherwise, there's no way the guy's shelling out, $350 a week or whatever.
No, 130.
130?
Yeah, for 45 hours work.
Wow. What a rip.
Below the minimum wage.
Yeah, you shouldn't be giving out any sex for that.
No, exactly.
Yeah, but you got no overhead.
Got a place to live and food.
You got food. What?
They eat kosher foods. There's not really that much.
No, Jewish family, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Do they get the kosher detergent and all that crap too, like around Yom Kippur?
I don't know.
That's great.
Go around.
Yeah, around the holidays, like Passover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's like, hey, see that tide? The rabbi blessed it. We can now use it. Oh, all right. Could the rabbi bless the car? because we want to take that out shopping on Yom Kippur. Drew, you know about the kosher stuff, right?
Yeah.
There's a kosher food.
Yeah.
It's generally the way to go because they do things in a certain way.
Yeah. It's good food.
And back in the old days, I think the rabbi was actually there bleeding the cow and everything.
Could be.
Nowadays, the guy just blesses the slaughterhouse. He just drives by and hangs something out the window.
Could be. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know about the, you don't know
I don't know the details.
They have kosher, deodorant and stuff, and, kosher laundry detergent and all that stuff.
Wow.
It's a big business, blessing stuff.
Evidently. Let's keep going.
I want to get to that status. That's what I'd like.
We won't be able to call it kosher, though. What do we call it? Corolla-sure.
Corolla-sure.
Okay.
Yes, there'll be some big Corolla holiday where everyone does nothing. And you'll have me blessing. I'll bless the burgers before they go on to the grill. I'll bless the six-pack. You'll send stuff, and I'll just come by and bless it.
Yeah, well, Corolla sure would be a very interesting mix of food and visual stimuli, I suppose.
Right.
Yeah, it certainly wouldn't be deodorant. It'll be talc.
It'll be talc and tube socks.
Yeah.
I will bless that issue of Busty.
Greg.
Hello.
Greg, you're 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I love the idea of the blessing everything. That's kind of cool there.
Thank you. Would you like a blessing?
Please.
It's a silent blessing. Hold on. Okay.
All right. I've been really good friends with this girl for about 13 years. We consider ourselves basically brother and sister. She's in a committed relationship, and I am getting into a relationship that is getting to the point of a strong commitment. But lately, we've been having sexual encounters, and I really don't know how to deal with it because I've never really been in this situation before.
Mm-hmm. She's like your sister?
Well, I mean, our families have been close friends for 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, the two families, the kids have always had birthdays together.
Mm-hmm.
I always went out swimming, whatever. And, I mean, we almost look at each other as, like, brother and sister.
How did it cross over into this other thing? How'd that happen?
Just one day we were talking, and she looked at me and asked if I had ever thought about us being together. And
oh, that's it. You are in, guys, when you hear that. Whenever there's scenarios being passed around, you know you're in as a guy. Like, that...
Hypothetical scenario?
Yeah, even if you hear that, what if you weren't my cousin? Or, what if you weren't married? Or if you were a guy and I was... Any kind of hypothetical, boom, there's going to be sex.
And how long ago did this happen?
Well, it's only been like a couple of weeks now, but...
All right, so forget about this committed relationship because it's not very committed, is it?
Well, it's because it's with the girl back at school, and I go back to school in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but it's not committed.
Well,
forget that word.
Not during the summer. No.
Yeah, that word doesn't apply to this relationship.
That's summers, weekends, and holidays. And
you need to decide what you're going to do with this relationship with school. Is school far away from where you are now?
Actually, school is right where you guys are at.
And does your sister girlfriend, I don't know how to refer to her, does she stay?
She stays here, yeah.
Back at home. And she has a boyfriend.
Yeah, she has a committed boyfriend.
And what does she intend to do with that relationship?
She's not exactly sure now that all this has started up.
All right. You need to make some decisions here, really. Together, even. Decide what it is. Do you guys want to pursue this thing or not? How far away are you going to be moving for school?
We're in the Central Valley, and I go to school down at SC down there.
So you can still commute. You can still see
You're traveling all this way to go to SC?
Yep.
Well, Central Valley, Bakersfield.
Oh.
A little north of that, but yeah.
Still, there's got to be somewhere between Bakersfield and South Central that's worth a damn. What, are you a bad student?
Oh, kind of.
Not a great student, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on probation.
But you got some money? Folks got some money?
I don't.
You really?
Yeah.
You're just going to SC and you're poor?
Yeah, lots of financial aid.
Drew, you went to SC, didn't you?
Medical school.
Uh-huh. Is that worse than the regular school?
Price, yeah.
How much is medical school?
Now I don't even know. It was like almost 20 when I was there.
20 grand?
A year.
And what do you got, about what, 6 months? How long's medical school?
4 years.
4 years at 20 grand. Are you kidding?
And then when
you could buy a new car.
Then when they start paying you, when you're a resident, you can get like 18 back a year.
Where's the SC Med School?
It's that LA County Hospital is that big hospital in East Los Angeles.
County USC?
That's
USC. That's worse.
I swear, if somebody had taken me in that hospital and said, you're going to have to spend some time in this hospital, maybe a couple of hours when you go to medical school here, I would have thought about going somewhere else. I ended up virtually living there for 6 years.
Oh, that dump. That is a hole.
Yeah.
I went there, on a couple occasions because we didn't have any money and I didn't have any insurance, and you just sit there. I mean, people are giving birth and vomiting, and there's like a guy sitting next to you with a rusty sprinkler key coming out of his sternum.
Yes.
And he's been there for 4.5 hours.
That's counted because he's not sick enough. The really sick people are getting in ahead of him.
The nurse wadded up some toilet paper and told her, keep a lot of pressure right where the hole is.
I'll tell you, as a medical student, as a resident, it was an unbelievable place because you got to see and do everything. Because they're so short on manpower and so many patients, you just got to dig in and do like MASH unit.
Right.
Really, it's like a military unit.
I love getting Drew going on the whole medical stuff. He'll wax on all night. Greg?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you're really in love with this girl.
I mean, it sounds like a great sort of foundation for a relationship. You guys are really involved.
Yeah, I mean, we've both admitted having feelings, but I'm not sure if I should carry it on because I am gone 9 months a year.
Well,
and I'm not a long-distance kind of guy,
Probably the safest thing would be to sort of put it on.
No, you have sex with whoever's nearby. I think that's your MO.
But the safest thing is to let this thing go on hold for a while because this is such a close relationship where the families are involved. If this doesn't work out, it could really be unpleasant and uncomfortable because you guys would still have to see each other. While you both have relationships you can return to, sort of put this on hold and know that it's there if you guys ever wish to
know
pursue
that
it.
She'll be back in Bakersfield getting nailed by her steady beau while you're off at SC.
But he's going to be with his girlfriend.
I know, but that's
committed relationship.
Not how guys think.
I love the way people refer to a relationship as committed in the same context as telling us about them being with somebody else.
I think he meant he only had one girlfriend at SC.
Right.
All right. Unlike Dr. Drew, who is dating half the Candace Stripers on his floor. When we come back, we'll talk to young Taylor, who's 18. A girlfriend is threatening to kill herself if he breaks up with her.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
WEBN.
It's LoveLine.
WEBN.
Phone number for LoveLine, 1-800-LOVE-191. I'm Adam Carolla. That is the good doctor, Dr. Drew, the board-certified one. And as promised, we have Taylor, who's 18. Taylor?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. What's up, guys?
All right.
I have a problem. My girlfriend, every time I call her up to break up with her, she's threatening to kill herself, and I don't know what to do.
How long has she been your girlfriend?
7 months.
How long have you been trying to break up with her?
About a month.
And has she ever tried suicide in the past?
Well, I was talking to one of her ex-boyfriends, and he said that she tried the same thing on him.
And did she actually do something to herself?
Yeah, she OD'd.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't really know the whole story, but
yeah, she got to get that part cast, Adam.
Yeah.
She keeps looking for new leading men, and
oh boy.
Yeah, I would become interested in another girl.
All right, listen, there's nothing wrong with you for wanting to be out of a relationship. I mean,
well, there's something wrong with Taylor for getting involved with someone who's
it wasn't like that at first.
Well, of course, nobody brings a bottle of sleeping pills out on the first date.
Yeah.
And that's why you go on the first and second date. You got to kind of suss things out just a little bit.
Huh.
That's all right. She good looking?
Yeah, I mean,
all right. Well,
a lot of guys are after her.
Right, that's what it was. And there is, she's got a lot of guys after her.
Yeah, but she really blows them off, though. It's like she wants to be around me 24 hours.
She gets this
She wants to be around you because you don't want to be around her, especially.
Well, but even so, she's made that connection, then can't deal with the disconnection, the loss.
Right.
She's casting that play.
All right, so what do you do in a situation like this, Drewski?
You take it all very, very seriously. I mean, she's already shown herself to be someone that can act out in this way. But you got to understand that you are not responsible for her feelings. You're not going to remain with her the rest of her life because she's threatening suicide. I mean, she's just manipulating you. The relationship is over, and it's more over by virtue of how her behavior has been progressing lately.
Yeah, I threatened to tell her mom.
Well, that's what you basically have to do. You have to tell people close to her who can pick up and keep watch of her and support her and get her the help she needs, but you can't be responsible and you can't stay in the relationship. I mean, you be empathic, be concerned about her, be a human being, but be clear that the relationship is over, and stay with that, and don't waffle about it. Don't be ambivalent. Be real clear, and then get everyone you can involved to be sure that she's safe.
And here's the deal. When you threaten suicide to someone, then all bets are off.
Yeah, you've relinquished your right to privacy.
That's right. It's really a lot like they have a rule, I think, with therapists, which is when you say, hey, I'm thinking about killing my wife, they're bound by the law
to report that.
Yeah, they're compelled to go tell it.
Yeah, and same thing is true of your suicide. You're expressing suicidal thinking that is genuine. You're going to be held somewhere for 3 days against your will. At least in this state.
Right. So when some girlfriend says, I'm thinking about killing myself, you now are allowed to tell her mom, you're allowed to tell her dad, or
police,
whoever.
Or whoever. I mean,
He said mom, and I'm guessing
Dad's
Pop
not around.
ain't around, and I'm guessing that could be part of of her problems.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Papas. Raymond.
Yeah.
You're 25.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
Oh, boy.
Okay. All right, first of all, let me say, Adam, you crack me up. You're a great guy. I listen to you all the time. You guys make me laugh all the time. But thank God Dr. Drew is there, because scary stuff, you got to go to the doc.
Let me tell you something. I thank God every night Dr. Drew shows up, because if Dr. Drew was not here in studio, there would be at least 5 to 8 minutes a night I would have to fill.
Well, you got the wild and crazy stuff down.
Either that, or you'd have one of these middle-aged females that you disdain so much sitting over here.
I've been divorced 8 times. I just got done with a face peel. I'm going to tell you how to conduct yourself in a relationship.
Thank you. Now, seriously, though, I have a question.
All right.
All right, it's, I'm 25 years old, and, I'm not freaked out or anything, but, I have a question. Much like yourself, I have a masturbatory action going on, and I'm curious if a man, has masturbated since probably about 15 years old. Is it possible for him to get a deviated penis?
I suppose if it's real vigorous, you can cause some scarring on one side, and that but it's not.
I'm not like hanging myself from the ceiling.
But it's not.
Like that.
It's not.
It's the normal stuff.
Yeah, but it's not. Listen, you sort of dress to one side too. It's sort of things tend to.
Mr. Stanley hangs to the left.
Yeah, and so to have some deviation.
You said dress. I was thinking of you lift your right leg first when you're putting your pants on. I forgot that term.
Yeah.
What, you wear baggy pants?
He's never seen a tailor before.
I've never been to a tailor. And Drew, who was at he had his infant outfits tailored to him. The ones that you pull on over the Huggies.
Oh yeah.
With the flap and everything. They were monogrammed. He had a little ascot. He had a little Winnie the Pooh ascot. They were grooming him early. And when Drew goes to the tailor, they ask you when they're what? When they're measuring your inseam?
Right.
The inseam, that's correct.
How do you dress?
Which side do you dress? To which side do you dress?
To which side do you dress?
Will that cause that?
It moved. I'm not sure anybody's really studied exactly what causes these things, but there's normal to have some curvature.
So it's pretty normal. Because
it's quite normal.
I have been. Doctors have commented occasionally when I've had physicals done that they're like, well, you seem to have a bit of extra skin here and that kind of stuff. And I don't think that really would have caused it, but I'm curious.
I didn't know what that means.
You mean with your circumcision?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
they could just be making small talk.
And maybe there was something about the circumcision that wasn't done quite right, and that can pull things to one side or the other too. But I certainly would not concern myself about it. Okay.
All right.
It's having some curves and all.
All right, Raymond, we're giving you the green light.
Gracias. Thanks.
All right. We're giving him the big beige light. Marie.
Yeah.
Hey, you're 18. You're on LoveLine.
Okay, first off, though, I got to say you guys rock, and I've never laughed so hard as when you were doing that subliminal messages to that chick who was sleeping.
A couple nights ago.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was so funny.
Jeez, I thought that was a pretty weak effort.
What did we tell her? I forget.
No, it was, oh, God. Okay, but anyways, okay, my problem's kind of embarrassing, but I, have an extreme amount of body hair and facial hair, and it's almost so bad as to the fact that I'm afraid to be intimate with a guy because of what they'd say or think.
Try going to the masseuse. And having him roll that sheet down of about exposing 1 3/4 inch worth of crack there and trying to wade through that.
Is this a familial thing, do you think?
I'm not sure.
Do you have any medical problems you're aware of?
No.
Have you ever been evaluated for this?
I have a doctor's appointment in a month or so.
Okay, about this.
Yeah, but I'm not sure about what they're going to do or what...
Did it happen suddenly?
No, it's...
Okay.
I mean, lately it's been bothering me more, but I don't know if it hasn't just, like, come around now.
What's your nationality?
Caucasian. I'm like, well...
You don't... where your folks come from? Cockelvania?
No.
Where are they from?
I have, like, German, Swedish, Norwegian, and Irish.
No, not the hairy side of the globe.
Are you having periods normally?
No.
Tell me about that.
That's... well, for a while there, I'd get one, and then I'd skip, like, 6 months.
So they're just real irregular.
Yeah, real.
There's something called polycystic ovarian disease, or Stein-Leventhal syndrome, which is a syndrome of irregular periods and excess body hair, and it's a common condition that women get, and I bet that's what's causing this. Though you do need a more thorough evaluation, because there's certainly plenty of other causes of what's called androgenization or hirsutism, and it needs to be evaluated medically. I mean, and there are treatments. There's some simple treatments. There's a medication called spironolactone that seems to have some anti-androgen effect and helps in the hair growth. There are a lot of other things that can be done.
But this is like a glandular thing, right?
Yeah.
What kind of doctor you go for that?
You should go to an endocrinologist, really. But this may be an ovarian dysfunction fundamentally. Okay.
Well, it can be fixed then, right?
It can be treated. Yeah, it can be treated.
Okay.
And it's not dangerous.
All right.
Where's the bulk of the hair grown? Is it all over like your upper lip and the bikini area and all that?
Well, yeah, and like it's like underneath my chin and sideburns.
Mm-hmm.
And then
on
my stomach too.
Let me tell you something, Marie. There is, I should say, a certain segment of the population that find that a turn on. It's a small segment, but there are some guys that are into that. Mm-hmm. But you don't want to be with those guys.
God, no.
It's a catch-22. If you're a girl and you have this excessive hair growth and you find yourself a guy who's into the Raleigh Fingers mustache with the pork chops, with the Carl Yastrzemski 1974 pork chop sideburns and the big butt crack goatee, you don't want that guy.
Right.
There's something up with him.
Right.
I hate to pass judgment on those guys, but you know I'm right. All right, Drew, sell the hell out of the next call.
This is I don't know how to.
All right, forget
this
it.
Is about. This is similar to you and your.
It'll be a surprise.
Yeah, it's about.
Okay.
It's similar to your jacuzzi experiences.
Fantastic.
LoveLine. Be right back. Austin. WEBN.
Hey, LoveLine. We're right in the middle of a good conversation, and
what a
we're
shame. Show us to intervene.
I'm showing it, right? Couldn't you run best of for a segment or something? Drew and I were right in the middle of having a conversation there, Mike. All right. Well, next time you see us really engaged in something, run a couple of PSAs. Okay. All right. I rarely do this, but I got to break a little wind and see if it shows up in there. Did that come across, Mike? Oh, that's beautiful.
This is weird night.
Greg.
Yes.
Hey, you're 23.
Yes, I am.
You're on LoveLine.
Thank you. Just want to let you know, y'all have a great show.
Thank you.
I'm sure you've helped many people.
We'd like to think so.
And unfortunately, I was hoping I wouldn't have to call in, that somebody else would have this situation and already call in. I'd already hear it, but it's not the case.
All right. Well, why don't we just say that a friend of yours.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha. Friend of mine.
Likes to do what?
Prefers cleaning himself out, and by use of water and so forth, than letting nature take its course.
Right. Not using the water topically, but actually
internally
inserting the water inside of you.
Prefers it to what?
Pardon me?
Preference usually means in as opposed to something else.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
But,
we're asking you. You said you prefer to give yourself an enema.
Correct.
As opposed to, what, a bottle brush?
No, just, natural course of...
Or as opposed to what everyone else does, which is nothing.
The conventional method of gravity and...
How long has that been going on for?
Direction, I don't know.
How long has this been going on for?
I'm sorry?
How long has this been going on for?
Probably about 5 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
Do you...
How often you good for?
How often? Usually a couple days or so.
So you do not...
Wait a minute. Once every couple days?
Correct.
An enema, and otherwise you're not moving your bowels?
That's correct. I mean, if I'm gotta go, I gotta go, If I'm out.
Right. Like if you were at a ball game and you had to go number 2, you wouldn't run up to the gift shop and buy yourself like an Expos enema bag.
Please.
Or something like that.
That is correct. No, I just...
you'd go ahead and do your business,
You ever
right?
had any eating disorder or anything like that?
No.
You preoccupied with your weight?
I'm sorry?
You're just preoccupied with evacuation.
It's a lot more... I compared to the conventional way, I feel it's a lot more clean.
Is there a sexual thing attached to this?
No.
Okay.
There will be.
Is there anything else going on with you? Anything happened to you when you were growing up?
Not that I... No.
Mm-hmm.
Not that lingers.
You just think it's a cleaner way than actually doing the old squat and pinch method.
Exactly.
That engineer Mike has perfected over the years.
Right. I just want to know, is it possible that I'm causing any, damage?
What about it, Drew?
Oh, sure.
Oh, great.
What are you putting in you?
It's like a tube kind of attached to the faucet.
Yeah, but what? Oh, it's just going right off the tap, huh?
Correct. It is tap water.
How much you putting in?
Don't know. It's like a constant stream.
He's fluoridated his colon, Drew.
Your colon... I'm trying to think of the different complications you can get into.
Like I'm passing judgment on Greg. I put my ass up against a jacuzzi jet.
I know.
I mean, there's nothing...
I didn't make a career out of it, though, smart guy. It was dog eat dog, It was peer pressure.
You can...
It's actually water pressure.
I mean, your colon was designed by natural selection and nature to function a certain way. And when you start messing with Mother Nature, you're going to get medical complications one way or another, whether you cause difficulty in the motility or the ability of the colon to contract and
Drew's tongue-tied because he's talking about colons. What about the whole enema therapy? What about that,
What
Drew?
about it?
Well, what about it? Well, what about it?
What about it? There's no therapy
What, are you
for any
smoking me out?
No, it's
what about it?
It's no legitimate therapy for any medical conditions.
What about when they say, hey, once in a while you should go in, get yourself cleaned out?
Who says that?
Oh, the man. It's right in the back of the L.A. Weekly.
right.
Come on. Some hippie guy who flunked out of a Mexican med school who wants to,
There's people have a very strange preoccupation about how the colon functions.
But what about the people that say, I did the thing, and man, I felt rejuvenated. I felt great. I didn't smell anymore when I sweat. Christmas bulb came out from 1967.
Greg is basically exhibiting the more developed forms of psychology that lead to people feeling somehow clean or better when their colon's been thoroughly evacuated, which is ridiculous.
Thank you.
I mean, it is a tube outside of your body that absorbs water. That's what the colon is.
Outside of your body?
Everything in the colon is outside of your body. It's in your abdominal cavity, but it's outside of your body.
Hold on, Drew. Inside of your abdominal cavity. I am calling inside your body.
But the material within the colon is not in your body. It's outside of your body. Just like air is outside my body. The skin is the epithelial lining is outside of my body. This just is the inside of the
Earth to Dr. Drew.
Consider it from your mouth to your rear end a tube.
I consider that a tunnel.
A tunnel that's out. It's not inside your body.
I consider it inside my body.
It's within, but it's not incorporated within. Inside your body, you'd have to poke a hole in the side of the colon and get inside the body.
So it's just a straight shot from your mouth down to the chute.
Right. It's a tube.
Really?
So, Back to my original question. I'm totally, it's not a. I don't think it's a problem. I don't have a hang-up with it. I just.
I'm going with hang-up here, Greg.
Yeah,
what about you?
I would. Yeah, I'd put my money there.
We're all going hang-up.
What precautions, short of not doing it anymore? I mean, should I take?
Well, how about limiting yourself?
Okay.
I mean, you do it 4 times a week, right?
I never really count them, but yeah, I mean, several times a week, sure.
I understand that it's not a good thing.
How about once
It's not
a
a
week?
cleaner thing. You're not doing something worthwhile for yourself. You're messing with a part of your body that functions normally quite well by itself. And limit yourself to once a month, something like that.
And this is nothing pragmatic, Greg. You're doing this because it's, it's weird and it's funky. It's not to help things along.
Well, it's not.
Of course.
It is not, Greg.
Pardon me?
It's not to make you cleaner or better.
Well,
Greg.
It's not like I'm calling my friends over and having big parties doing it.
Greg.
It's just me. Yeah.
Greg,
I understand.
Just because you're not masturbating while you're doing it doesn't mean it's not weird. As my grandmother used to say.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's what she would say.
No. She probably wanted to say it, so I'm saying it for her. No, her big line was, hey, what's a rim job? Anyone at the table know? Oh, Christ, Grandma. Greg, your weird guy can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, well.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
No. Why not? Because you're the Enema King.
Because I'm gay.
Oh, you're gay?
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute.
No, see.
Are you gay?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, not currently.
No, I'll tell you, though, he could eat off that anus when the time comes.
Yeah, but it's like it just makes me feel a lot more clean.
All right, but here's the deal. Here's what we're saying, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
You are saying, hey, it makes me feel more clean. Oh, what's the harm in that?
Okay.
And we're telling you, and this is the reason you called, and we can hear it in your voice, that there's something up here. So let's stop hiding behind the, hey, just makes me feel more clean. What's wrong with that? It's like someone saying, yeah, I like to put a little talc under my arms before I leave the house. Or I like to carry a wet nap around for after when I eat ribs or something. I like to wipe my face down a little bit with it. That's not what we're talking about.
Okay.
You're putting God knows how many gallons in your ass every week.
Mm-hmm.
And Drew is telling you, as a doctor, you are a doctor?
Yeah.
That you could be doing some damage, especially over the years.
Well, that's why I called.
Okay.
And this is, the sort of excretory function is an important part of child development. And something happened there that arrested you there. It makes you preoccupied with that.
Oh, we could find out what happened to Greg.
You want to?
Well, he's gay. He's 23. He's filling himself up like you fill a kiddie pool over the summer. He's like a doughboy. You don't know what a doughboy is, do you?
No.
You know why? Because you're not white trash. A doughboy is one of those swimming pools that, it's made out of aluminum and it has a liner in it. It's for people who are too lazy to dig a hole.
Right.
You know you're white trash when you got the doughboy. Yeah, it's a back east thing.
Okay.
I don't know why. The ground freezes or something, and they got to fold up the tent and take it out, once in a while. All right, wait a minute. I'm not done with Greg. Hey, Greg?
Yeah.
So when did you know you were gay?
Good question. Pretty much since day one.
Mm-hmm. And have you been with a man?
Yeah.
Is the hymen still intact?
No.
No. So you've explored all the possibilities.
Oh yeah.
How old were you when you had your first experience with a male?
How old was I?
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically first experience like 14.
Forget the technical.
Okay. 14 was the first time there was sexual contact, but
what happened before that?
This is when we started talking about my brother. What
did your brother do?
Yeah. I have an older sibling.
And what did he do to you?
There was some touching.
Mm-hmm. Around that area?
That's what I'm trying to think.
Uh-huh. Yes. Aha. Wait a minute. Dr. Adam is on to something. Everyone listen. I'm having a breakthrough.
How old were you when that happened?
Let me do the math. Hold on. Maybe around 10 or so.
It's like that Woody Allen joke where you go, when's the last time you had sex? Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 years ago. All right, so Greg.
Yeah.
How old were you? 9 or 10?
Maybe 9, 10.
Yes. All right. So your brother, your older brother, touched you in a place that made you feel dirty, and now you're perpetually cleaning that, and there's not enough water in the Atlantic to get that away. That's therapy. See, you kept saying it's cleaner. It's a cleaner way of doing it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So he
and there
did
probably
this.
is even something a little more from earlier on too that connected him up with all that.
Right. All right.
So
here's what we're trying to get to here in
serious
LoveLine. Yes, I know it sounds comical, but it's a serious thing. Let's stop acting out on whatever the problem, however it manifests
and for Christ's
itself.
Sake, let's stop denying that when people do something weird that there's something attached to that. It's just it's just his preference. Hey, colonics are cool. What's the big deal?
Well, it's clean. Yeah. It's a cleaner way of doing it. No, your brother screwed with you when you were young. Hell, I wouldn't even know if I was gay if I was you. And I don't mean that in a horrible way. I'm just saying you've had some weird stuff done to you. And I think you need to get some therapy and you need to explore these things. But enough with the animus.
LoveLine will be right back. Why? Because we like you. WEB.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed herein are certainly opinions, that's for sure. If you'd like a written transcript of today's program, you probably should have written it down yourself. And if you did, we'd like a copy.
LoveLine producer Ann Wilkins.
This broadcast was copyright 1997 Westwood One Entertainment. This music is MXPX on Tooth and Nail Records. Sit, Obo. Obo, stop dragging your butt across the carpet.